All right, people, welcome to D and Z TV. And this is the place where we give you up to date information of what's everything that's happening in the palace of the Ooni of Ife and so also the entertainment industry at large. So, right now, a lot of persons are beginning to get involved in the Naomi's saga. Yes, so many people are getting involved in the Naomi saga as they are all getting involved to see that they say what it's supposed to be said that can actually help and mitigate Naomi to be set free. Now, Deji of Akure, I'm sure a lot of us know who Deji of Akure is. Deji of Akure is a very significant member of the Oni's inner circle. Yes, he's actually very, very, very close to Oni. He has actually come out to say that nothing should happen to Naomi or all the almighty secrets will be let out of the bag. Yes, this is very, very strong coming from someone like Deji of Akure, who has actually openly come out to say that the Oni needs to do something. Not just to do something, but also fast too. Time is of essence when it has to do with this Naomi's issue. Time is very, very much of essence as when we if they wrong if something is done that is not supposed to be, if something is done at the very wrong time, it will actually not have the effect it needs to have. That is why they actually need to condescend to see that the right thing is done. Now, what is supposed to be the right thing that is supposed to be done? The Oni needs to come out in mass. The Oni needs to come out in full. This is not time for the Oni to hide behind the veil. Because what the Oni is doing right now is to hide behind the veil. The Oni is just trying to play safe, you know. And when people play safe like this, the only thing that they will rather achieve is going to be things that will not work for the good of everyone. Because if you notice very well now, everybody wants to work for the good of Naomi's release. The only thing that anybody wants to hear now has to do with, is Naomi released? When is she going to be released? What are the conditions for her release? Those are the things people want to hear now. So any other thing apart from this one is actually something nobody wants to be interested in. And the way it is right now, the Oni has actually not said anything. And Deji of Akure, Deji of Akure is actually telling the Oni to speak up. Yes, the Oni needs to speak up. The Oni needs to get involved. The Oni needs to take his rightful place. The Oni should stop hiding behind the throne, because what he's just trying to do now is just to hide behind the throne and not to activate and do what he needs to do. He needs to take the lead. Other people cannot be fighting his war for him. In as much as we know that him and the woman are no more, but everything was almost in place for her to return. It was almost at the point of his return before this incident happened. After all, few months ago, she was at the palace with his son. And I mean, everybody saw how beautiful the union was. Everybody saw how her return, how important and how graceful her return was. So right now, everyone is trying to say, okay, Oni, take your place. Oni, do the right thing. If the right thing is being done by the Ooni of Ife, then I tell you something, everybody will fall in perfect place. But if the right thing is not being done, if people continue to just speak in parables like this, then it's going to be pretty difficult. Because I mean, for how many weeks, how many days now, something that someone is not used to, suddenly now you now make the person to be in prison. So what do you expect? How do you expect the person to cope? Coping mechanism is going to be a little bit difficult, and that is exactly where we are finding ourselves now. A situation whereby somebody's original intent has been transformed, has been changed to something else. you know we all know what freedom means. Freedom is your ability to go to where you want to go to at the time where you want to go, and do just feel free to do the things you want to do. But now the reverse is the case. The reverse is the case now, in the sense that everybody seems to be holding sway. Nobody really wants to get involved the way they should get involved like this. And it's actually not too good for Naomi. So that is why we are urging the Ooni to actually come out and take his place. Leave all these your all these your wives, because they will cause you nothing but pain. They will cause you nothing but issues. Look at all those women that are there. How many of them have actually come out to say, okay, what can we do to bring our fellow maid out? Even if they don't even need to love Naomi. They don't even need. She doesn't even need to be friends with them. But the fact that she is one of them, that alone, should make her to be very opinionated. That alone will make her extremely excited. That alone will make her extremely happy. And when she's happy like that, the best she can do is to see that she comes home. Now, this is actually supposed to be the opportunity for all of these women to warm their hearts to Naomi. Instead of them causing more issue, instead of them causing a lot of disintegration, this is the time for them to rally around Naomi. Make her feel loved. Make her feel excited. Make her feel that she is on the right path. Because when they do not come out like this to be with her, all they are doing is just trying to increase her pains, increase her sorrows. And I'm sure this is not supposed to be like this. Yes, it is actually not supposed to be like this. It is supposed to be a time of sober reflection. Sober reflection in the sense that everybody is supposed to join hands and make sure that Naomi does not spend unnecessary time in where she's staying. It is really pathetic. And now Deji of Akure has spoken. Since Deji of Akure has spoken, I think the Ooni is actually going to take this very serious, because the Ooni does not actually with whatever Deji of Akure says. They have been friends for a very long time. They are beyond, apart from the fact that they are friends, they are actually more like cousins. So now for a cousin now to get involved in fellow cousins' wife's issue, then you should know that these people should take this serious. So Ooni, please, we hope and expect that you're going to take this issue and matter very serious. Naomi is still your wife. Naomi deserves every good thing you need to do for her. She did not commit any crime. All she did was to organize an event which you are supposed to be excited and proud about. So instead of you now being part of her problem, you should be part of the solution. Because solution is the only thing that Naomi needs right now. Alright people, this has been D&Z TV, bringing you this up-to-date information. If you've not subscribed to our channel, I urge you all to subscribe to our channel. Click on the notification button, comment, like and share. Let us keep the conversation going on. Thank you and bye-bye.